Yo, what up guys, your boy CM back with another video, and look, today I just thought about this topic, interesting topic that I think it's worth mentioning and it's worth talking about. Look, I kind of gotten a little bit more mature in this mindset, um, concerning the channel, that my goal in this channel is, look, I'm kind of like a desperate little guy to make money, so quite frankly, I learned that for you to make money, you should be giving value to people, and in exchange of that value, you get money. Well, I don't think this principle would really be effective in this channel, particularly because the most that I can get is 20 views or some, which is not very good, but it is what it is. I mean, it helps and it works. Um, Hold on, let me eat first. And look, the fuck. And I want to apologize for the noises. Like if you hear some sort of noise, like a wind blowing into the mic or something like that, it's probably because of the fan. Like I have a fan working here beside me, because really, man, I can't withstand this heat, this wave of heat. Hold on, let me sleep first. So, the topic that I wanted to talk about is strict parents. Look, as of myself, look, the thing about fuck you. The thing about value is, like, if I can help you with something and I can give value on it, I would, and that will probably get more people engaged in the video. So, yeah, that's what I meant by value and shit. The thing that I've been mumbling about lately. So, strict parents. Yeah, I have an experience with it, and I think a lot of people will have an issue with strict parents, which quite frankly is, a very deep issue that it's not that people don't talk about it, it's not talked about enough, and the damages that it causes to an individual, especially as a kid. Let me make an axe first. I keep interrupting the shit by making a bunch of useless stuff in the game, but bear with me for a second, bro. Hold on, let me take this. Fuck. And I haven't even made very good progress on the game. Like I'm still with a stone tools, but whatever. So back on track. Look, man, strict parents can vary from someone to someone. So look, you may have strict parents, like overly strict, that they don't fucking let you breathe at all. I mean, the moment that you step, like I have a friend, I have someone that I know with those type of parents, like they don't let them go out at all, like at all. And if they did go out once a month, like a lot of troubles would happen at home, and they will get so mad at them. And that could be even more severe, that case, if he was a girl. That's how things go in this society. It's unfortunate, but it's the reality. So we're here talking. I want to help the girls as much as I can, but I'm not a girl. I can't really give much of advice on that. I'm a boy, so yeah. Hold on, let me. It's always hold on, man. So, we'll try to make some iron respectful tools. Look, with strict parents, like, let's say the middle level, like like not so strict but strict. The type of parents that, they let you go once a week, and if you went, or if you go out twice a week or something, they will be telling you something like, didn't you go yesterday, didn't you go last time? Like, bro, I don't think it's like, it's not with the times that I go. It's just like I want to go, like it's not a matter of counting or anything like that. It doesn't work like that. But they will, of course, they won't get it because they're assholes. But the way the only way to get rid of them. It's not. I'm not telling you to get rid of your parents. I'm telling you to get rid of their toxic behavior. Like I said, it also varies and depends so much on the parents themselves. You know, like I said, there's levels to this shit. You know, there's degrees to how strict they are. Let's say if they're mildly strict, you know, you have to traumatize them for your freedom. You know, like I didn't thought that, you know, TikTok tips would work ever, like not even once, but I think in this matter, you know, it kind of helps. Like you should traumatize them for your freedom. Like they should get mad at you. You know, you gotta raise the bar. You know, you gotta raise the bar so much to the point like it's either like you make them disappointed in you and like they will just genuinely don't give a fuck about you anymore. You know, they would even sometimes reach to the level of, you know, they won't acknowledge you anymore as their child. But if you're willing to do that and you value your freedom more than these symbolic shit, you know, I think you should go for that. You know, you'd have, you know, to go sometimes sneak out of the house. It's hard, you know. You know, it's easier said than done. But when you do it, really wonderful stuff happen. You gotta sneak out of the house. You gotta tell them that you're going out, and you go out even if they said no, you shouldn't, like there's people outside and this is bench. Like you gotta let them be informed that you're going out, and you stand on your shit, you know, and you go out and you go hang out and do whatever, cause this shit is really it's really depressing, man. Like by, you know, by the pace of time, like it really gets so fucking hard to manage and to deal with in, you know, further cases, mate. It looks like, you know, I'm mocking you on this video, like I'm not really giving a real solution. But like my story, if you want to hear my story, like I was traumatized. Like I did traumatize them a little bit for my freedom. Like I didn't have to push so much, but it got to the point where, look, my dad is kind of an understanding dad, but he was always strict about, you know, going out, and because you know, he cares about you, and he's afraid that you may get, you know, a little bit of some bad behaviors on you, and he doesn't want that for you, you know. So that's why, you know, they care about you. That's why you got to keep that in mind, but also that doesn't, you know, give them the rights to enslave you or imprison you, basically, you know. So one day, like, it suddenly all changed. Like, look, there's a dick here. How funny. Anyway, like, for me, like, it changed in one day. Like in this summer especially, like I thought like that I will be imprisoned, like in the house at home 24/7, like all summers that have been passed. um like my 15 years old, like my you know, my first grade, and sorry, it's 11th grade and ninth grade, 10th grade. Like I thought it's gonna be the same, but luckily for me it didn't, you know. Like one day he pulled off the switch and he didn't frankly say anything when I, you know, went past 11 p.m., you know, and I was outside, you know, and I would go a lot, you know. I'll go a lot, and I go way further from home, you know. I'll go away from home because my friends live, um, you know, a bit away from me, so that's why. Before, like like I remember one time, like he called me, and I was hanging out with my boys, you know, at the cafe, and 8 p.m. came, and he called me, and he was like so angry, like in a mad tone. Like he told me, you know, get back home right now, you know, get back home. Like I don't want to hear anything. And I was just, you know, like that mood that you had, that uplifted mood just goes downhill. You can't enjoy, even like if you ignored his orders. Like the hangout will just get ruined, and the mood will get ruined for you. So it fucking sucks. But I don't really remember what I did after that particularly, but all I remember was, I kept pushing the line. I one time, like, I'm not really proud proud to say that, but I one time, like, you know raised my voice at my mom, and I told her that I'm not a kid anymore. Like she called me one time, and she said, like, you always pushing the bar, like you always being hour late each and every day, like this is unacceptable. And then I just, kind of lashed out on her. Look, that's not a good behavior, but sometimes it's necessary. Like it or not, sometimes you gotta do things that you don't want to do in order, to achieve what you want. So I raised my voice and I told her that I'm not a child. Like, you shouldn't be treating me this way. And like she gave me that okay, okay thing. And frankly, after that, I don't remember her. Like, not even once. Not even once. She complained about me getting late, you know, to home. Like, not even once. So I got rid of that, noises. I got rid of that, you know, shit that my mom been throwing at me. And now my dad is like kept being like, you know, the annoying the annoying one, you know. It's I hate to say it, but it is true. Like, he was annoying at times, but all I did was I kept pushing further with my dad. Even sometimes I have to get yelled at, but it's necessary, man. It's necessary. And yeah, you gotta do that. And if you don't do that, like, you'd end up like my brother. Like, my brother is 22 years old, and he still sometimes have to ask for permission to go out, no, past 8 p.m. Like, it's not even 10 p.m. or like past midnight or something like that. Like, it's pretty much, it's still like sun up, the sun didn't go down yet, and he still has to ask permission for that. It's quite sad, but if you know, if you did bend to their will, you gotta face the consequences of your action, I would say, you know. I don't know, man. But really, really, like, it's really hard sometimes for people that have very, very strict parents. Like I also emphasized before, especially for girls, they won't let them go out at all. Like, it's just really sad, it it fuck ups your teenage years. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, y'all, I think I'm gonna build a house here. Wait a minute. Y'all should act sooner or later, because if you don't, man, she will get fucked up on you. She will she will ruin your life, basically. And I like, to this day, like, there is limits. Look, I acknowledge that there is limits. Like, no, fuck. Like, sometimes I can't go past 1 a.m. Like, this is the new bar for me. Like, 1 a.m., like 1 in the morning, like, I can't. Sorry, past midnight, like, that's what I mean, I can't go past that time. Like, if I did, I'll be yelled at so much. But I'm not really interested in going that far, to be honest. But if you are, you know like, go ahead and do your shit, man. Like, I don't have anything to do particularly, at 1 a.m. past midnight. But if you do, I mean, genuinely, go for it. Ah, man. You have to get yelled at. You gotta know that you have to bear and live with the negative emotion that your parents, put upon you when when it comes to this matter. You gotta live with that. And if you're not willing to live with that, And if you're not willing to, you know, betray their, you know, and ruin the perfect image that they had for you, that they imagined for you, like they didn't even ask you for it. And if you're not willing to, you know, do that, man, I guess you should be content with living the way you live right now, you know? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, there's a lot of things that you're gonna be missing on if you didn't break those chains, you know. A lot of fun stuff, man. Sorry to say, but it is true. I'm kind of like baffling a lot, you know, not really giving any particular insights or advice on this shit. I don't know if I did, but because there really there isn't, you know. No one knows your situation better than you do, so you kinda know what you should be doing. And if those the things that you should be doing have risk on them, but you know you don't have a choice but to make them for you to test things out, because you really shouldn't be rushing it. Like, you have to test things out before going all out, you know. So you know better than me, but the general advices remain that you should push the line, you should disappoint them, you should be your own guy, you know, not theirs. I'm sorry to say, really, disappoint them. Like, the lower grades, like, even like this applicable even on like academic shit. Like, if you always get the, you know, the bad results, and you get the worst of the worst, like when you have a pretty decent results, for example, let's say 70 on 100 in an exam, they will be, I mean, they will be content, they will low-key be happy. But if you were always, you know, if you get them used on you having, like, you know, excellent grades and, you know, always good shit, when you get like even sometimes a little worse than what you often get, you know, they'll be mad and they'll say like, what's going on with you? So you get the idea and you get the concept. Like, the thing is, you already know, you already know these stuff. What is left is to take action, you know. And it's hard, it really is hard, you know, but you gotta do it, man, anyway, because no one really coming to save you. No one is. No one is. Alright, buddy? I hope like I even motivated you even a little bit to, what a shitty house, like, this is 4x4 shit. Anyway, like, what I was saying, really, I forgot. I really did, I forgot. But yeah, I hope that I give you some motivations. I gave you some inspiration for you to, you know, take action and get your freedom, bro. Especially if you know, if the situation really escalated and it really caught up to you, and you really caught up to your mental health, and really no one is feeling you like you feeling yourself, man. It's like do or die thing at this point, you know. It really is. It's absurd, man. It's absurd. Sometimes I envy people that been born with really good parents, but you know, like you would sometimes have bad traits if, like, you did have very good parents and they spoiled you. Like, I know a lot of spoiled people, and they fucking sucks, you know. There's personality shit. Now, it doesn't mean like having good parents will make you spoiled necessarily, but you know, the chances rise for that. Sometimes you should be thankful for what you have, you know, even if you feels that it's bad, you know, it's bad. It's just as simple as this. I think, yeah, I've done enough in this world. I guess I've I've built a chest and little fucking house. Wait, hold on, this block of dirt. I can't remove it. Put this shit, and we're good. Huh? What? I think I'll make this the entry here, cause this, you know, line of dirt is like the marker for it. Anyway, that's all what I got for this video. I hope that you did relate to my things and the things that I told you, and you know what I've said so far. And if you didn't, it's just cool. Like, just leave a like the video and you're good. Go.